gosh, I never grabbed it. There we go. But it is so warm. Okay. Okay. She's being stretched to her limits, but my phone is connected. I have to figure out something else for this. Just waiting for confirmation that everything sounds okay. Hold on, I think I can do better than this. A-okay? Awesome. Give me 1 second. Like, I think it's all tangled, and that's why it's so taut. So maybe... That's a little bit better. I guess I have to let me know if my VTuber is actually moving or not. Because every time I look over, I'm frozen because I'm not looking at it anymore.
The sooner we stop this invasion plan, the better.
Bonk. Alluvian studies. The writing on these pages is completely incomprehensible, even to a native speaker of Kunlat. The handwriting resembles the scratches of an inebriated chicken, but the drawings are meticulous. An excruciatingly careful study of several alluvians, along with exploded diagrams of their inner workings.
Are you all right?
We should hurry. Here they come!
Why are the Kunari calling this plan Dragon's Breath? What do dragons have to do with assassinating heads of state? I don't understand any of this. Patrolling guards. We need to deal with them as quickly as possible.
The door is locked.
That's quite the door.
Gatehouse key.
One of the guards must have the key.
Hey girl. Research tower.
Red lyrium. Canary have any idea what they're dealing with?
No, they might think they do, but they don't.
Sarath. This letter was clearly written a few lines at a time over the course of multiple days, as the ink at the start has already faded slightly. Elf who is Talus. It is no longer my role to instruct others on the Qun, but I will share what I can with you if it brings you peace. You are not alone in your struggles to achieve mastery of yourself and your purpose. Many Vidithari come to the Qun filled with fear and anger. These feelings build walls brick by brick within the self. They prevent you from seeing the others around you, from seeing the world as it is, and they convince you that you are alone and in darkness, that you must fend for yourselves. The walls are real, but the darkness and the solitude, the world that they create within the self, that is all illusion. You must work to tear down the walls if you wish to see the truth. And the truth is this: no one is alone. It was a wisdom revealed to Kozlin in the desert long ago. What looks like solitude is connectedness. What looks like darkness is only the space between stars. This portion of the letter is slightly newer, and the handwriting, which was exceptionally tidy at first, has become somewhat looser, as if written in a hurry. And it is not just Vidithari who struggle with these illusions. The world changes the self, and we must balance mastery upon its turning tides. Once I was in Ashkari, and I spent my days examining the philosophy of the Qun and trying to seek the enlightenment that Kozlin found. But my dreams of demons took me down a new path. Here the writing is filled with crossed-out passages, and the script becomes shaky. Some of the ink is still wet. And now with the song Liquid crossed out, and now I study the dam which holds back magic at its source. We will crossed out. It is our purpose to crossed out. Things change, little Talus. The world changes. Find purpose in people around you, and your role will be clear. Remember when crossed out. It will be hard to find wisdom in the noise. The noise is an illusion, like the darkness, but the walls are real. Remember that. Tear down the walls first, and you will see the truth. Sarath.
Is that an astrarium? How did the Canary move it here?
Perhaps we should keep our distance. Some of those artifacts are deadly.
What, an astrarium? I mean, not really so far. Okay, so this is the door that was locked earlier. I found a new Wordle variant. What does that mean?
Well, that didn't do the trick.
Scrap of writing from a Ben Hazareth agent. Excavated mural, believed to be a self-portrait by Fenharel.
Well, that didn't do the trick.
One sees the hunter, one flees from it, one hunts it in turn, one outwits them all. What? Oh, are we wanting me to, like, light these in order? Hold on. One sees the hunter, one flees from it, one hunts it in turn, one outwits them all. One out sees the hunter. What is this? Ow. So what, this was definitely first? One sees the hunter. Oops. Dude, climb the ladder. Thank you. Polygony, you have to guess 8-letter words and realize I don't know very many 8-letter words. The power did the thing again. Uh-oh. Okay, are they all upstairs then? Made it seem like there's 4. I see 1, 2. Yeah, I see 3. I don't see 4. Is there one that I'm missing? Hold on. Sees a hunter, one flees from it, so probably God, excuse me. Probably this one? Oh no, it's probably the... Is it? Okay. One hunts it in turn, one outwits them all. So... probably this one? Bloody Bargain. Rampage. On kill, movement and attack speed increases by 10% for 30 seconds. Stacks up to 5 times. Okay, cool. Did that help me with the actual thing that we're trying to do? Oh, hey. Didn't realize this was here the whole time. When the wearer of the spell is attacked, some damage is reflected back onto enemies. The entries in this book are written in several different hands and occasionally even different languages. From the few entries in the common tongue, it appears to be a log filled in by the various guards who have watched the gates of the Darvarad. Morning. Artifacts brought in by Hisra Kith. Original location not on manifest. Asked Iskari, was told they're from runes. Please remind agents that all relics must be properly catalogued or the Tarbis will never stop complaining about it. Afternoon. 3 Kiths deployed, including Iskari of Hisra Kith. Told her to write down locations in her manifest this time. Evening. Hisra Kith reported back. Iskari handed me manifest that just said outside Darvarad, asking my Sten for a knife. Hmm. 2213. Do you think that means anything?
That's it. Get them all like that and we're in.
Wait, what? Are we just trying to completely open this? Or do they all have to come in? Oh, okay, slay. It's gonna shower, but what if the power goes out mid-shower? But what if you don't shower then? Isn't it better to just get it out of the way? So realistically, you should be doing it right now. Coal-based abilities are much more powerful at the cost of a large amount of health. Storage room key. Okay. There are several entries in this journal, some in Kunlat and some in Common, as if the writer was practicing their language skills. The last page reads, sent to palace again, moving things along. Bast Shems never notice who comes or goes. When the dragon's breath comes, they won't know what hit them. While some of this letter is written in Kunlat, most of it is in the common language, or common tongue. The letter is blocky and simple but tidy. The dragon's breath must continue regardless of concerns at the Winter Palace. Many are new to the Qun and have not yet learned to trust. Your worry is understandable. The rest of the world has betrayed you. All who have been to the Darvarad know the difficulty of maintaining the specimen for extraction for as long as we have. If we delayed Dragon's Breath, we would have to dispose of the specimen. Creating Gatlock is normally a slow process requiring much mining and careful alchemy. Venom extraction offers the only means to deliver the Dragon's Breath quickly and in large quantities. To delay Dragon's Breath is to lose any chance of bringing peace to the South without needless suffering. The Qun demands we save the workers of the South from a bloody war and deliver them into our teaching before corruption further overtakes the land. Others have voiced concern over the specimen. The Qun does not demand cruelty to any living being, but all creatures have a place and a duty under the Qun. The specimen serves as it must. When Dragon's Breath is complete, it will be extinguished quickly and painlessly, as when we slaughter animals for food. Allow your superiors to deal with the agents of Fen'Harel, and remember your role in service to the Qun. Okay. Sounds like a biological attack. Hello? Have a good shower. Whoa! The wearer of this amulet suffers no physical effects in combat? Right. Ooh, itchy. So this all kind of leads to the same way. Craft weapons. Oh, hey!
Hang in there. Someone back at the palace has to be able to help.
A letter with an Inquisition seal sits half buried in a pile of memos. To the Honorable Salisari, Triumvirate of the Qun. On behalf of the Inquisition, I must humbly inquire as to the hostile actions of your agents in Halam Sharal. The Iron Bull has consulted his immediate superiors and contacts within the Ben Hazareth to no avail. It is our understanding that the Inquisition and the Kunari nation were allies. Why then are our people being attacked by Ben Hazareth agents? And why have we found Kunari Gatlock hidden around the Exalted Council? If your illustrious personages can offer an explanation, we would be glad to hear it. If not, we must consider these to be acts of war. Respectfully, Ambassador Josephine Montillier. Several incomprehensible messages in Kunlat follow. A letter written in common and elegant script has been torn open and crumpled into a ball, but the writing is still legible. To Ambassador Josephine Montillier of the Inquisition, the Salisari have no knowledge of any operations occurring in Halam Sharal, and are investigating your claims of Gatlock being used in the south. We regret that we are unable to divulge any information regarding current Ben Hazareth activities at this time, but we hasten to assure you that our partnership with the Inquisition is one we value highly. I know which one you'll pick, but for me I should do Rogue, Warrior, or Mage for Veilguard. I did Mage from... Are you asking me? Oh, should I do? I mean, for you, probably Warrior. Dragon Breath Plan. This document appears to be written entirely in Kunlat, but contains a number of complicated diagrams, including detailed blueprints of Halamsharal and a number of other places and fortresses.
You know, the Kunari sacked Kirkwall over just one book, and here we've got hundreds. What are all these? Research? Lists of the stuff they've dug up? Recipes for black powder, maybe?
Sorry, I'm drinking my coffee.
Morrigan said the key to an alluvian could be anything, including knowledge or power. So they're stockpiling both. That's how they got the keystone and opened so many of the alluvians we've seen.
They will have defenses in place. We must not stumble into anything blindly. Is that a copy of Swords and Shields?
Wait, what? Where? Well, I was actually going to ask you, do you think I should do an elf playthrough? Because now I'm curious. Because I've never really done a non-human playthrough. Or as much as I complain about Mass Effect not doing any non-humans, I never really do non-human. Oh, it's just a supply cache? Girl, I don't give a fuck about that. Oh, what is that? Oh! Not the 10 FPS.
Dragon's Breath is an actual dragon? Tethar! Bars!
Inquisition! Nira Tasiasara! Niraba Sadim Kata! Hisrad, we need you! Videk Katas!
Good call leaving me behind. The Vidasala asked me to lend a hand. Nothing personal. But
Damn. Bonk. Perish.
Trust a Canary and see where it gets you.
I should have known. It was my duty to have known.
He's a better liar than I gave him credit for.
Mishante Kapas.
Come on. Let's move.
Oh yeah, I see what you're saying. Portions of this are an indecipherable kunlat with what might be formulas in an unfamiliar number system. One section has been translated for Vidithari workers in the factory, then circled, repeatedly underlined, with arrows drawn around it by someone who was clearly very insistent that it be read. For primers, combine no more than 1 part Atashi venom with an equal amount of Deathroot X and in 3 parts powdered silverite. Adding more venom will dissolve the casing on the primers here in the factory and fill the room with deadly gas. Whoever keeps getting the formula wrong needs to see me immediately. We have a great many primers to make on a tight schedule and cannot afford any more delays due to mistakes. Am I supposed to remember this? 1 part Atashi. Yeah, I'm not gonna remember that. Sorry to say. Oh, did that not do anything? Oh, there's something up here. Oh. Well, I don't really know how to get up there, so... Not that I remember. Oh. The first half of this logbook appears to be notes on the care and feeding of animals in a free marcher lord's manner. After that, it shifts into practice phrases in kunlat. Later, it begins again with the following. Beast presents chafing around limbs and tail, likely from attempts to use chains. While its natural strength remains, muscles are slack from confinement. Tardathorus said she initially tried drugging the beast, but the amount required to keep it sedated changed the quality of its venom so that it was no longer useful in producing Gatlock. She says fire has kept it under control, while the heated panels keep it in a state of comfortable drowsiness. Tardathorus is not as good at deception as she thinks she is. She does not like what we are doing to the beast. She calls it Atashi, which means something like great thing, and she repeats sayings from the Kyun to herself when she extracts the venom. I do not disagree with her. I saw enough harm done to innocent beast at my lord's sneering commands. The beast, the Atashi, deserves better than the pry bars and needles we use upon it each time we drain its venom gland. Tardathor says I may be needed at the Winter Palace. It is likely that some view elves with suspicion, thanks to these attacks by the agents of Fen'Harel, but a human woman may still pass unnoticed among the servants. She says I may be asked to deliver more Gatlock in different containers. She says that it could be dangerous, and that if I do not return, most will assume I am dead. As I said, Tardathorus is not as good at deception as she thinks she is. But she is right, I did not join the Kyun for this. Kill the dragon, free the dragon instead? How do I free the dragon? Hold on. Wait, how do I free the dragon?
We obviously need the dragon's venom. No dragon, no plan.
Her captors have already mutilated her. It seems needlessly cruel to kill her.
Wait, what are we doing? I'm so confused. How do I free them? I don't understand. Like, what are we doing? I don't... Like, we just kind of threw me in here. I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do.
We will not let you cut down the Atashi.
Okay. Do I give a fuck?
Got it. It's opening.
The gate is open. Now we move the rings.
What do you mean we move the rings?
Ishara!
What? Okay. Like, you want to elaborate on what you mean by move the fucking rings? I have no idea what it wants me to do. What? What are we doing? Get the flamethrowers away from the door? What? How? What? That does not help me whatsoever.
The barrier is blocked. It cannot move.
Okay. Like, we want to elaborate? I don't know what the fuck we're doing. So they aren't in front of the door? What? Okay. Don't know how to do that, but sure, yeah, I'll get right on that. With your what? What cart are we talking about? I don't even know what the fuck is happening right now. Okay, I'm gonna... Okay. Ow. I legitimately have no fucking clue what we're supposed to be doing right now. I don't understand. The cart that I cannot interact with? That cart? The one that I literally just went up to and could not do anything to? Like... Okay. That do something? I genuinely don't fucking know what we're doing. Like, I have no fucking clue what we're attempting to do right now. Like, it honestly might just be easier to kill the fucker at this point, because I genuinely have no fucking clue. Okay. Let's see, LS ability. Well, I'll get on that in a second. One fucking second. Devices block. Oh my god. Did I do it? Are we good? Oh my god. Yeah, hi, excuse me. I highly doubt these fuckers are gonna fucking kill it.
Now we just need to open the gate.
Okay. Jesus Christ. Pull. Pull. Crunch. Like, that was so stressful for no reason.
Dear Inquisitor, you have such little time left. You must finally see the truth. Elven magic already tore the sky apart. If the agents of Fen Harel are not stopped, you will shatter the world as well.
The Inquisition has nothing to do with these agents.
Come, Inquisitor. I am the eyes and ears of the Qunari people. Do you think you can deceive me? You would have died from the mark on your hand, but for the help of one of their chief agents. The same agent who helped seal the breach, who led you to Skyhold, who gave Corypheus the orb, then founded the Inquisition. Solus, agent of Fen Harel.
What?
Solus wanted that orb. If the agents of Fen Harel gave it to Corypheus, he couldn't be one.
Or perhaps he was tasked with removing the evidence of his group's interference. Solus tricked us all. He pushed a dying Qunari into the Winter Palace to lure you into opposing us. Without him, we could have brought the South peace and wisdom along the gentle path. Now we must take the way of blades. Anahayden, Inquisitor. If it is any consolation, Solus will not outlive you.
Whatever else, Solus was one of us. I won't leave him for Vidisala.
Now, why am I choosing again? Let me just hit them up real quick, as if we're not all the way at the end.
The Vidisala cannot have gotten far.
There, up ahead.
It's Gargan!
Ah! Anchor Meltdown. The anchor now builds up power even faster. Using it is difficult, but discharges all accumulated focus. If the focus reaches full power, the anchor discharges uncontrollably, damaging you and your allies as well as nearby enemies. Oof.
If it keeps up like this, it will kill you. Solus must help, as he did at Haven.
Chuckles, who apparently works for Fen Harel. It's always the quiet ones.
That must be where Solus is.
I'm coming, buddy! Oh god. Ow. Whoa. They were not kidding. Holy shit. Damn, he got decimated. Okay, let's go. Goalie. Okay. We gotta hurry.
There's the big Sarabas who's always with the Vidisala.
Sarabas, Rathral, Shokra!
That shit's crazy. Ooh. Go, 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 go. No time for dilly. Why am I walking so slowly? Bro, who are we in combat with? Ow. Keep going. Ooh. I got you, Varric. Let's go. Here, guys. You need that more than me. Again! Oh, Dorian's getting his shit ate. That's not... that's not what I meant to... That's not... You know what? Cancel the whole thing. Cancel. That's not really what I meant to say, but now that I think about it, I don't know what I meant to say, so I'm gonna... Oh my god. Oh!
Guys headed our way.
Oh, not the slow-mo. Ow. Hello? What was that? Oh my god, oh my, oh my. Me not understanding what's happening whatsoever.
Be ready. They have reinforcements.
Oh, I'm getting in there. I'm getting up in there. That didn't do anything. Halfway there. Ow. Whoa! Whoa!
It seems the Cerebas is no longer following orders.
You will not leave here, Inquisitor. Antam, Ibrasha Kadi.
Yeah. Damn. Decimated. Oof. Woo-wee.
We need to hurry.
Ow. Can I just ignore them?
Let us finish this.
Like, I'm just gonna ignore them.
Inquisitor, your soul is dust.
Okay. Oh! I just... Shit. Hello? What is happening? What is happening? I don't know what's happening. What? I'm back, nothing scary happened. Slay. I'm glad the power didn't betray you. Oh. Hello? Slowly but surely. Whoa! Why is my shit not going off all of a sudden? Whoa! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What do I do? Gotcha, buddy, gotcha. Trying so hard, man. Oh. Oh my god, he's so close, y'all. Oh no! Ow. Oh my god, what is that giant thing?
Nothing's hurting him. Use your mark.
What? How? Oh. Damn. Whew.
Ebesit kata, etwa ost.
Maraskata!
Your forces have failed. Leave now and tell the Canary to trouble me no further.
Solus.
That should give us more time. I suspect you have questions.
How were you able to control the anchor?
In the same way as when I stopped it from killing you at Haven. Although I am stronger now, the mark you bear was bestowed upon you by the Orb of Fen'Harel. My orb.
You're Fen'Harel.
I was Solus first. Fen'Harel came later. An insult I took as a badge of pride. The Dread Wolf inspired hope in my friends, and fear in my enemies. Not unlike Inquisitor, I suppose. You also know the burden of a title that all but replaces your name.
The Dalish legends about the evil trickster god are wrong. I saw the truth in the crossroads.
You saw another story, written in desperation to give me more credit than I ever deserved.
You were a hero, Solus.
I sought to set my people free from slavery to would-be gods. I broke the chains of all who wished to join me. The false gods called me Fen'Harel, and when they finally went too far, I formed the Veil and banished them forever. Thus I freed the Elven people, and in so doing, destroyed their world.
You love the Fade. Why would you create the Veil to hide it all away?
Because every alternative was worse.
Meaning?
Had I not created the Veil, the Evanurus would have destroyed the entire world.
Damn.
How did creating the Veil destroy the world?
You saw the remains of Via Dethara. The library was intrinsically tied to the Fade, and the Veil destroyed it. There were countless other marvels, all dependent on the presence of the Fade, all destroyed. The elven legends of immortality, all true. It was not the arrival of humans that caused them to begin aging. It was me. The Veil took everything from the elves, even themselves.
The Evanurus were elven mages? How did they come to be remembered as gods?
Slowly. It started with a war. War breeds fear. Fear breeds a desire for simplicity. Good and evil, right and wrong, chains of command. After the war ended, generals became respected elders, then kings, finally gods. The Evanurus.
You banished the false gods? You didn't kill them?
You met Mythol, did you not? The first of my people do not die so easily. The Evanurus are banished forever, paying the ultimate price for their misdeeds.
You said that the elven gods went too far. What did they do that made you move against them?
They killed Mythol. A crime for which an eternity of torment is the only fitting punishment.
I thought Mythol was one of the Evanurus.
She was the best of them. She cared for her people. She protected them. She was a voice of reason. And in their lust for power, they killed her.
That's the past. What about the future?
I lay in dark and dreaming sleep while countless wars and ages passed. I woke still weak a year before I joined you. My people fell for what I did to strike the Evanurus down. But still, some hope remains for restoration. I will save the Elven people, even if it means this world must die.
Why does this world have to die for the elves to return?
A good question, but not one I will answer. You have always shown a thoughtfulness I respected. It would be too easy to tell you too much. I am not Corypheus. I take no joy in this. But the return of my people means the end of yours. It is my fight. You should be more concerned about the Inquisition. Your Inquisition. In stopping the Dragon's Breath, you have prevented an invasion by Qunari forces. With luck, they will return their focus to Tevinter. That should give you a few years of relative peace.
The Qunari said the Inquisition was unknowingly working for agents of Fen'Harel.
I gave no orders.
You led us to Skyhold.
Corypheus should have died unlocking my orb. When he survived, my plans were thrown into chaos. When you survived, I saw the Inquisition as the best hope this world had of stopping him. And you needed a home. Hence, Skyhold.
You gave your orb to Corypheus?
Not directly. My agents allowed the Venatori to locate it. The orb had built up magical energy while I lay unconscious for millennia. I was not powerful enough to open it. The plan was for Corypheus to unlock it, and for the resulting explosion to kill him. Then I would claim the orb. I did not foresee a Tevinter Magister having learned the secret of effective immortality.
What would have happened if Corypheus had died and you'd recovered the orb?
I would have entered the Fade using the mark you now bear. Then I would have torn down the veil. As this world burned in the raw chaos, I would have restored the world of my time. The world of the elves.
If you destroyed the veil, wouldn't the false gods be freed?
I had plans.
I never thought of you as someone who would do that, Solus.
Thank you. You must understand. I awoke in a world where the veil had blocked most people's conscious connection to the Fade. It was like walking through a world of tranquil.
We aren't even people to you.
Not at first. You showed me that I was wrong. Again. That does not make what must come next any easier.
Whatever your reasons, we couldn't have defeated Corypheus without you.
Your doubts are misplaced. Everything you accomplished, you earned.
What's wrong with the Inquisition?
You created a powerful organization. And now it suffers the inevitable fate of such. Betrayal and corruption.
Yeah.
It's not that simple.
People want to control it, though.
Perhaps we should ask your friend, the Iron Bull. Tell me, where is he? Do you know how I discovered the Qunari plot? The plot I disrupted by leading them to your doorstep. The Qunari spies in the Inquisition tripped over my spies in the Inquisition. The Veilguard who led you to the Qunari body, who intercepted the servant with the Gatlock barrel. Mine.
Why bother disrupting the Qunari plot if you're going to destroy the world regardless?
You have shown me that there is value in this world, Inquisitor. I take no joy in what I must do. Until that day comes, I would see those recovering from the breach free of the Qun.
Why?
Because I am not a monster. If they must die, I would rather they die in comfort. In any event, it is done.
I guess we owe you for that one, too.
I hope it gives your people some final peace.
You control the Illuvians now?
Yes. You remember Briala from Halam Shiral? For a time, she controlled part of the labyrinth. One of my agents was supposed to take it from her, but he did not succeed. I had to override the magic personally. The Qunari stumbled upon this section independently. With them gone, the Illuvians are now mine.
There's still the matter of the anchor. It's getting worse.
Yes, I'm sorry. And we are almost out of time. The monk will eventually kill you. Drawing you here gave me the chance to save you. At least for now.
You don't need to destroy this world. I'll prove it to you.
I I would treasure the chance to be wrong once again, my friend. Take my hand. I'm sorry. Live well, while time remains.
Womp womp.
Something must be done, but we cannot lose the Inquisition now. We stand on the brink of war with the Canary.
What's happening right
because
now?
this Solas provoked them in the first place.
The Inquisition did not cause this threat. We informed the Summit of the danger.
The danger posed by Canary spies inside your organization.
Without our organization, none of us would be here to complain.
No one has forgotten what you have done. But Corypheus is 2 years dead.
If the Inquisition is to continue, it must do so as a legitimate organization, not a glorified mercenary band.
Inquisitor.
Efforts against Solus will be weaker but more secure. Efforts against Solus will be stronger but risk corruption. Our work is done.
You all know what this is. A writ from Divine Justinia authorizing the formation of the Inquisition. We pledge to close the breach, find those responsible, and restore order, with or without anyone's approval. We have fulfilled that pledge, and now the war is over, for most of us. It is time for our soldiers to sheathe their swords and go home. To all who served, thank you. It has been an honor. Effective immediately, the Inquisition is disbanded.
Period. Bye! Have fun fighting over that. Did he give her another chapter? That was cute. Ooh, I didn't like that. The pulsing. Oh, is there supposed to be sound? In short order, the Inquisition was disbanded. Some were relieved to see the unpredictable organization dismantled. No sound? Okay. For this. Others preferred to remember the Inquisition's good works and the many lives it had saved. Those who had served returned to their former lives, knowing they had stopped a great evil from destroying the world. and hoping that the peace for which they had fought remained once the Inquisition was gone. With the dragon's breath disrupted and any hope of a swift victory dashed, the Kunari retreated back to the north. Few knew what debates were waged in Parvelen, but not long after the Exalted Council, the Kunari launched new attacks against Tevinter. Uh-oh. Their aggression caught the already unstable Imperium off guard. Tevinter was soon mired in a war many feared could spread across Thedas. Cassandra continued her reign as Divine Victoria, working to ensure that the Inquisition's disbanding did not allow new enemies to rise. Her efforts were successful, and for a time, Southern Thedas saw peace. Cassandra also spent time in the Hunterhorn Mountains north of Orlais, where she worked to rebuild the Seekers. For a time, the new Seekers remained reclusive, showing no interest in worldly affairs and working to a purpose few outside their order could guess. Some believe that the end of the Inquisition, as it had been heralded the destruction of the fledgling College of Enchanters. That sentence sounded weird. Having clashed with the Circle, the college now found itself without support against the newly elected Grand Enchanter, Vivian. Fortunately, Grand Enchanter Vivian grudgingly agreed not to destroy its terrified leaders as a personal favor to Divine Victoria. Vivian is such a cunt. Yeah. The two institutions settled into an uneasy coexistence across the south, vying for power. Liliana continued to act as the Inquisition's spy master in its final months as an independent organization. During this time, she shared many of her responsibilities with her most trusted agents, including Charter, Rector, and Harding. Many believe that Liliana feared what lay on the horizon and was grooming successors in anticipation of the challenges ahead. Sarah left the Inquisition with scarcely more ties than when she began, disappearing back into her confusing weave of favors and friends. After seeing the world brought to the brink by arrogance and pride, it was a blessing to return to normal, however strange and normal it might be. With frequent visits to her Whittle, of course. You know what? Good for you, girl. Perhaps most unnerving was Sarah's standing offer to the Divine. When the knobs piss about with your left hand or right, call on Red Jenny to give them 2 fingers. You know, I never expected her to actually take care of Cassandra. I didn't know that's where we were going, and I kind of like it. Varric took up the role of Viscount and, with the help of his friend Hawk, rebuilt Kirkwall's damaged infrastructure. Under his rule, the city-state finally resumed its place as a major trade hub of the Free Marches. Hawk? Wait, did he come back? Continued to ignore all mail from both the Merchants Guild and the Prince of Starkhaven. Yes. Cool. It was never clear if the Iron Bull knew he would be forced to turn upon the Inquisition, or if he was lying the entire time. Since you sacrificed the Warden? Oh. Oh, you're right, yeah! Sorry. Regardless, after his death, Tal Vashoth mercenaries across Orlais and Ferelden were looked upon with suspicion. Those who remained in the south found their lives even harder as a result. I mean, that's not shocking. After the Inquisition disbanded, Cullen retired from active service. Doggy. Right, that guy, yes. Sorry, I forgot the whole intention was to sacrifice Hawk. He returned to Ferelden, establishing a sanctuary for former Templars on land Divine Victoria granted to him. Oh, that's nice. With this help, many Templars shed their lyrium addiction, and those whose minds were too far gone spent their last days in comfort. Damn, that's actually really sweet. By the way, Iron Bull's betrayal is unavoidable. I kind of figured. And he promised that, should his friends from the Old Inquisition ever need him, his blade would be ready. That's actually a really sweet ending for Cullen. That makes me happy. Dorian returned to Tevinter to take his father's place in the Magisterium. As rumors flew about the Imperium's infighting, Dorian was spoken of often as a voice of resistance against corruption. Along with Magister Maverus Tilani, he formed a group called the Lucerni to restore and redeem Tevinter, a fight many thought hopeless. Magister Pavis's ally said that his greatest strength lay in the lover he left in the south, but still conversed with via message crystal. Nye? What? Some claim to have seen the Inquisitor on the streets of Minrathous on rare occasions, sneaking into the heart of Tevinter to aid his Amatus. With the Inquisition disbanded, Josephine made her farewells and returned to Antiva and her family. Lucerni? Ooh. Thanks to the Inquisitor's help, the Montiliers were once again permitted to trade in Orlais. The next few years were a busy time, as many ships with the Montilier crest were built and set sail again from Antiva's harbors. Soon, Ravani, pirate captains with an ancient feud against Josephine's ancestors, took to the seas, determined to rekindle the rivalry. Apart from Josephine's sister, Yvette, nearly eloping with a dashing pirate prince on one occasion, Lady Montilier took the development in stride. Cole took to the road with Meriden to find a new life and a new way to be human. Wherever Meriden went to sing, people found old pains eased and hearts made happier, even if they didn't understand why. After the events at the Winter Palace, elves left the Inquisition under mysterious circumstances, as did elven servants across Thedas. None could say where they went, but those who believed the Inquisitor's story about Fen'Harel wondered just how large the Dreadwolf's forces were. and what the ancient elven rebel had planned. Is that it? Oh! Forever marked. Progressive story to unlock. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Thank you for that description.
My agents have found nothing. With the Illuvians, he could be anywhere.
With the Inquisition officially disbanded, we have no army, no formal alliances.
We have what we truly need.
We will need to be careful.
Solus knows everything about us. Who we are, how we work, our strengths and weaknesses.
Then we find people he doesn't know. We will save our friend from himself.
Oops.
If we can.
Yeah! Hey, no offense, but we already went through the credits, but sorry, but I already sat here. To all of you who played Dragon Age Inquisition, who laughed, cried, and reached out on social media, who made fan art and comics and cosplay and jokes, thank you. Dragon Age Inquisition was a labor of love. Without you, it would never have been possible. Your support and your passion touched us deeply. We hope that in some small way this game touched you as well. Bear your blade and raise it high. The Dragon Age team. Slay. Yay! Okay, cool. So now we can start the next one. I'm of course going to take a little bit of break, and then we're probably going to play like an hour and a half. Just to get like a decent ways in. Though I don't know how long the character creation thing is going to take for me. Notoriously, they take very long. So, but I will be right back.